just start. That's it. I mean, yeah, that's it for today. I mean, that's the best advice anyone can really give you on anything of just starting. But no, I mean, we often see ourselves keep telling our friends and family our ideas, or we keep saying that we're going to do it tomorrow, and then when the days come, we never actually do it. And the reason for this is because of, yes, procrastination, but another reason is because we often don't know where to actually start. We figure out that the idea is so great, but where do we actually begin? And this is something that we need to truly figure out. And the best way around this idea is take the first 24 hours and figuring out how to start. Whether that's watching a YouTube video, asking some friends and family, asking a mentor, whatever it is, just start through there. And then once you get that, only take 24 hours, and then you start. Then you put your head down and just start and try to make that work. Because oftentimes in the beginning, we're inspired, we're motivated, we're positive, we're hopeful that this is going to work. But most of the time, it doesn't often work. Maybe you might get lucky on the first or second idea, but when it doesn't work, this is where you have to learn and be creative of how to come up with new ideas and figure out how to make this work. Like I always say, don't change the goal, but change the way how you might have to get there. And oftentimes, you might not have to do this, but sometimes you will. And with that being said, once you start, not only will you learn and experience, but you learn through your wins and losses and truly grow as a person, as that's the best thing you could ever do for yourself when you start. And a great example behind this is, let's say you want to become a content creator and you don't really know where to start. Well, the best thing I can tell you is pick up your phone and start recording. No matter what the idea is, whether that's trying to become a entrepreneur, content creator, or an entertainment creator, or whatever it is, whatever side that you're choosing, at the end of it all, you just gotta practice on talking in front of a camera. And this is often tricky for many people, especially in the beginning, because it's a little weird, it's a little awkward, it's something new, and you haven't really experienced it. And that's why I say you must try it and just start. And once you start to learn, you'll figure out your flaws, you'll figure out what you are doing wrong in front of the camera, you'll figure out how to make better, compelling content, and this is the best way to learn. You're not going to learn through people, through what they tell you. You're not going to learn through watching hours and hours of videos, footage of how to make better videos if you never actually start. Now listen, I don't want to make this sound inspirational or motivational, as I believe that at the end of it all, it comes down to discipline and consistency. And I know it sounds very repetitive, especially all over online, but it's true. Because in the motivation and inspiration, you could do anything, right? I could say, I'm going to be a millionaire by next year, right? And then after next year happened and it doesn't really happen, then it's like, damn, I'm a failure. And then you get all this regret, self-doubt, you get bitter, and you give up. That's why I say discipline beats motivation by all far. And the fact that it's true is that when you are disciplined, you show up when you don't want to show up. You start when you don't even want to start, especially a new idea, especially even at a gym. If you want to get big, if you want to get more fit, you have to go to the gym probably 5 days a week. And there's going to be days out of the week that, damn, I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I'd rather just stay home tonight, or I'd rather just watch my TV show, or I'd rather just lay in bed and scroll on TikTok or YouTube, right? But usually and normally, the best time to go is when you don't really want to go, when you don't really see yourself motivated, or when you don't see yourself hopeful that this is the route that I should take. And this really ties back to just starting, because when we normally just start one or two ideas and if they don't work, we often see ourselves relapsing and feeling self-doubtful and bitter off that. That's why I say when you start, that's when everything comes to effect. And I will also say that it's very easy to start and it's very hard to quit. And the reason for this is once you start, there's no going back. Once you start, there's no point in looking back. You just start and you keep pursuing it with more and more ideas. And yeah, I mean, that's like the best advice anyone can give you. Whether you take it from my words or you take it from another creator's word. But just starting toward anything that you want in life, no matter what it is, try to get big at the gym, try to become a better cook, try to be an actor, a singer, content creator, no matter what you're trying to pursue in life, at the end of the day, it all comes down to just starting, I think the worst fear is not starting. The regret of what if I did this, or what if I did start, and having that in your mind is a lot worse than failing, because failure, you'll learn through it. Failure, you'll grow from it, only if you let it, of course. If you don't, then you'll let it deceive you and you'll be very cloud minded and very closed-minded for that matter. So at the end of the day, just start, do what you gotta do, and you know what to do, because you are what you want to be. You are going to become the best version of yourself as just you versus you, not you versus anyone off the internet, certainly not you versus me. And yeah, just start. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for the most part. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.